Alright, hello everybody, and in this video we're going to build an enderman. The feet are 2x2 squares, just like the skeleton archer, with a space of 2 between them. The idea for this was brought on by the asking of Chewiehobo repeatedly.
I irritated him.
The legs, as far as the last calculation I did, are 19 tall. I could be incorrect, I could be off by a couple blocks, but the finished project looked about right. So, we're hoping 19 was the right answer. The hips are 8 across, so you have a 1 block overhang on either side, and they are 4 wide. He's a little heavier. Not much, just a little. He's about built like a creeper in gut.
Built like a brick shit house, more like it.
Alright. As you can see the glowstone down there, that was just because I got tired of trying to do everything and it getting too dark to see. And when you're working with black, it's, yeah, as you see later, it's still got freaking difficult to see. Alright.
Well, dealing with black in a dark area is never a good idea. Unless, of course, you know, you have some white in there.
Yeah. Now, the torso is shorter than that of the creeper torso. It's only 10 blocks tall as opposed to 12 for the creeper. But then again, that's because the enderman makes all of its size up in its legs and arms.
And not to mention that giant-ass head.
No, the head's actually the same size as all the others. It's a standard 8x8.
See? You learned something before it was even there.
Alright, so here we got it 10 tall, 4 wide, 8 across. Get this finished framed, and then we will be back as soon as it's done. If I can get these blocks laid right.
It's dark.
It's getting dark. Alright.
Holy crap.
Now that the torso's done, we can start on the arms. Now the arms are built literally identical to the legs. They are 4 blocks wide, 19 blocks long. Hangs down to just about almost halfway down the leg, if not a little further. The arms could probably be just a tad longer if you wanted, but as far as I could tell, they kind of looked like they were the same length as the legs. So, yet again. And it starts 1 block away from the body. Well, 1 block away from the legs. Because it runs in sync with the body all the way down. Yeah, and as you see, working with black at night sucks. I almost laid down a bed just to sleep to get daytime back.
I would've.
Alright, now that the arms are done and you can see what everything looks like, now we do the head. Now the head is, as we said earlier, it's an 8x8. And as you'll see in a little bit, I've got the wrong colored glass for the eyes. I realized that. You'll see when I realize that. Because I did what I did with the skeleton archer video. Should have done it with the creeper video, but I just didn't think about it. It wasn't until the skeleton archer that I kind of realized I could do that. And should. Alright, so now we got the head being framed. I left the head hollow just like I do on all of my creations, just because, well, I could always come back, add a ladder, add a couple other things, and turn it into my summer home.
He's just weird like that.
Well, come on. Who doesn't want to live inside a giant creeper, or even better, a giant enderman, or giant skeleton?
Well, considering that the enderman is taller, I choose enderman over anything else. course, I wouldn't want to be there during the nighttime hours because just
Better have plenty of
screwed.
glowstone and torches.
Hell yeah. Because then you'd be screwed. Hey, look, a creep. Boom. Fuck. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I got frustrated with the first enderman I built. I literally got the entire torso done. All I had left was the head to build, and I was going to be done. And all of my software crapped out on me, so when I got everything up and running again, you see how I have flint in my inventory? Yeah. I burned it. We're literally building this one exactly where the last one stood, because as opposed to all of the other ones I built where the first one, the software always screws up on me, and then the second one works right.
See, that's when you have to learn, right there, dude. Always do things second,
Well,
never first.
Well, one of the capture software and we're done. Alright, now the eyes, so we'll get back to that part of the conversation in a minute. The eyes, it's the only creature I've seen so far, there may be others, I just haven't looked at them, that have white. They actually have the whites around the eyes. I could be missing something, but I haven't built anything with it yet, with white in the eyes yet, since apart from this. So it's white on the outside block, and then you skip a block, and white again, because that's where you put the colored eyes, and it's black in the center. Now, as you can see, I put green, as I'm going to note here in a minute, it's supposed to be purple. I don't know how I forgot that, but you can light it any way you want to. You can do torches around there or whatever. I thought glowstone looked cool. I mean, sure, it gave the eyes a little bit of an odd texture, but I still think it looks cool. As you can see, the finished project, and there's the back of my creeper house. And this is what I started doing, and that's where I went, uh-oh.
Yeah, the endermen don't like to stay during the day.
Yeah.
But at least you noticed your mistake before you got too god-awful far into it. So.
Well, I started doing that with the skeleton because I've built the creeper so many times that getting it wrong would have been a miracle. So
it just mind boggles me that you built the enderman away from.
I was originally going to have his arm sticking straight out. So there you have it.
Creepiness right there, let me tell you. Good God, coming out of the mist, I'd be screaming.
I'm going to link the other videos down below in the description. Thanks for watching.